Change. It's a word that often evokes unease, discomfort, and fear. We are creatures of habit, wired to seek stability, consistency, and the familiar. But here's the hard truth. Life is a constant state of flux. Change is inevitable, and whether we like it or not, it will find its way into every corner of our existence. The question isn't whether change will happen, but how we will react when it does. The real battle we face is not external, but internal. Facing our own resistance to change, breaking through the walls of fear that we built so high that they block out the very opportunities that could transform our lives. Let's talk about that fear for a moment. The fear of change can feel paralyzing. It whispers doubts into your ear, telling you that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that everything will crumble if you step outside your comfort zone. But let me tell you something important. Fear is a liar. It is nothing but a mental construct, a self-imposed limitation. Fear thrives in the unknown because it convinces us that staying the same is safer than venturing into something new. But deep down, you know that staying the same is often the most dangerous choice. Comfort zones, while familiar, are traps. They keep you small, stagnant, and disconnected from your true potential. Change, on the other hand, holds the key to growth. It's through change that we evolve, learn, and become more aligned with who we are meant to be. Every single time you step into the unknown, you create space for transformation, for new possibilities, and for growth that you never thought possible. Think about it. Every major achievement, every profound realization, and every significant moment of growth in your life has been the result of embracing change, not resisting it. Whether it was taking on a new job, moving to a different city, starting a new relationship, or even letting go of something that no longer served you, change has always been at the center of your evolution. The journey toward conquering the fear of change is not about dismissing fear altogether, but about understanding that fear is part of the process. It's about learning to move forward despite it. This is the essence of courage. Not the absence of fear, but the decision to act in the face of it. Embracing change is about shifting your mindset. It's about reframing how you see the unknown, not as a threat, but as a playground of possibilities. It's about recognizing that the discomfort you feel when change is on the horizon is a signal that growth is near, that your next level of potential is waiting for you just on the other side of that fear. So, how do we break free from the fear of change? How do we embrace the opportunities that come with it, rather than shrink away from them? The first step is to shift your perspective. Fear of change often stems from a desire for control. Control over outcomes, control over the future, control over the unknown. But here's the thing. You can't control life. You can only control how you respond to it. The more you try to resist change, the more you exhaust yourself trying to fight against the natural flow of life. Instead, try embracing uncertainty. Accept that you cannot predict or control every aspect of your life, and that's okay. It's in that acceptance that you begin to find freedom, and with freedom comes power. Next, challenge your fears. Ask yourself, what exactly are you afraid of? Often, we fear the worst-case scenarios, imagining all the things that could go wrong. But here's the reality. Most of our fears never come to fruition. They are mere illusions, born from overthinking and anxiety. When you dissect your fear and look at it head-on, you'll often find that it loses its grip on you. Start asking yourself better questions. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, ask, what could go right? What opportunities might this change open up for you? How might this new situation bring about growth, fulfillment, or success? These questions shift your mind from a place of fear to a place of possibility. Another crucial step is to take action, even in the face of fear. The truth is, waiting until you're ready is a trap. You will never feel fully ready to make a major change because change always brings with it a level of uncertainty. But the key is to take action despite your fears. Action, no matter how small, builds momentum. Every step you take outside of your comfort zone makes the next step easier. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more you practice stepping into the unknown, the less intimidating it becomes. And before you know it, you'll find that the things that once terrified you no longer hold the same power over you. Surround yourself with people who embrace change. The environment you immerse yourself in plays a massive role in shaping your mindset. If you spend your time with people who are paralyzed by fear, you will likely absorb that same fear. But if you seek out those who welcome change, who see opportunities instead of obstacles, you will start to adopt that mindset as well. These are the people who will encourage you to take risks, who will support you when the fear feels overwhelming, and who will remind you that growth and change go hand in hand. Finally, recognize that change isn't just something that happens to you. It's something you can initiate. Don't wait for life to force change upon you. Be proactive in creating the life you want. If something isn't working in your life, whether it's a job, a relationship, or a mindset, take the initiative to change it. The more you take charge of your own transformation, the less frightening change becomes. You stop seeing it as something to fear and start seeing it as a tool for growth and personal empowerment. Change is inevitable. The fear of it is natural, but it doesn't have to control your life. You have the power to decide how you respond to the changes that come your way. Will you let fear hold you back, or will you choose to see change as an opportunity for growth? When you shift your mindset and embrace change, you open yourself up to possibilities beyond what you can imagine. The discomfort of stepping into the unknown is always temporary, but the rewards of growth and evolution are lifelong. So, take that step. Move forward, even if you're afraid, because on the other side of fear is where true transformation begins. The future you dream of is waiting for you, but only if you're brave enough to embrace the changes that will lead you there.